DesignThing is our most versatile stack, and you'll find it built into many of our templates. Let's drag a DesignThing stack onto the page and run through the options. The first you'll see is background type. Here you can choose from none, color fill, horizontal gradient, vertical gradient, local image, and warehoused image. For this example, we're going to select vertical gradient and set the bottom fill to a grey and the top fill to a slightly lighter grey. Now we'll drag in a text stack and give it some extra padding and margin. And a border width of 1 pixel, a border color of a slightly lighter grey. And now we'll round the corners and give each of them a 5 pixel radius. Next we'll drag in an image from the desktop. We'll configure that. We'll scale it to fill. We'll give it a width of 460 pixels and a height of 100 pixels. And now we'll drag in another text stack. We'll style that text, give it a font size of 158, font weight of light, we give it 2 pixel letter spacing, and we'll put it into uppercase. Now we'll give it some extra padding, 20 pixels. And finally, we'll add some drop shadow from the shadow style menu, and we'll give it a drop shadow blur of 3 pixels. Now we're ready to preview. In our next example, we'll use a background texture and stitching. First, we'll add a DesignThing stack to the page. Then we'll select a background type of a local image and add one of our quantum textures to the image well. Now we'll add a text stack. We'll color the text white, and we'll give it some extra padding of 20 pixels. Now we'll round the corners and give them 10 pixel radius. And now we'll add some stitching, give it a width of 1 pixel, a color of grey, and the same radius as we gave the rounded corners. And now finally, we'll add a shadow style, a drop shadow, which we'll set at 7 pixels. And now preview. In our next example, we'll use a background image. First, we'll drag a DesignThing stack onto the page. We'll give it a fixed size of 750 pixels, and we'll leave it centered. Next, we'll add a background image. In this case, we'll drag one in from the desktop. We'll give it a fixed height of 200 pixels. We'll round the corners. We'll apply some drop shadow. Now we'll add a text stack. We'll make the font size 300 pixels, font weight black, letter spacing 2, and we'll put that into uppercase. We'll color that. We'll pick a color from the image. And now we'll give that 10 pixel padding at the top, 10 pixel margin at the top. We'll make that a fixed size of 300 pixel, and we'll align that to the right. Now we'll drag another text stack in. We'll color that red. We'll give it a title. Give that fixed width. We'll right align that. And we'll right align that. And we'll give it a right hand margin of 30 pixels. And we'll preview. And that's just a few examples of what you can do with DesignThing. Check out the rest of the website and you'll find many more.